Hey, Ventini, welcome back to the All Juve Cast channel, where, of course, it's all Juve all the time. I'm Alberto. It's June 1st. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're tuning in from. But we've got a lot of news to tackle, and we're going to get into it. We're going to get into the merry-go-round that is the Mattia De Sciglio situation. We're going to get into the reports on the youngsters of Juventus, including Federico Gatti, Fagioli, Felix Correa, the forgotten man, Radu Dragusin, and Fabio Miretti, and then we're going to get to the latest on Pog back. Is it happening? When is it getting announced? Let's go. All right, Juventini, quick reminder to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as this is your one-stop shop for everything Juventus. Now let's get into the news. De Sciglio, we have had the full merry-go-round in the past few days. He is resigning. He is not resigning. They're letting him go, and now today he is extending the contract. It will be signed shortly, 2025 for 1.7 million a year. That is the latest contract extension. That is the latest reports from a lot of the journalists. So probably will be coming down now to De Sciglio. That tells me that right back is not any options that are coming to fruition as far as any deals Juventus will be looking for. So left back still in play on the table. What that means, the other guy that was part of that news, Luca Pellegrini might be heading out. We wait and see. Now let's get to news on the defenders and that situation. So we've been hearing lately that Atalanta will not pick up the option on Mary Demiral, and he could be coming back to Juventus. If he comes back to Juventus, that will put them at a number they don't want to carry on the roster for the season, which would be about 5 center backs. So Mary Demiral, as far as his value goes, might be the odd one out, and they might actually move him. Federico Gatti, another center back, he's going to be evaluated by Max Allegri at this summer camp, but he could head out in Serie A for loan. Then we have the forgotten man, Radu Dragusin. Dragusin will be returning from his spell at Salernitana, but is probably going to be moved, and it could be a permanent move upon his return. So that's the latest reports in terms of center back situation. So that tells me if we're going to be doing that, they are targeting somebody, and they are definitely bringing somebody in at center back. If we're going to be getting Demiral back and just quickly moving him out, they are looking at somebody else and want them pulled in. So there you have it on the center back situation. Now, forwards, we know Morata, it doesn't seem likely to find a deal with Atletico Madrid. Muriel was one of those targets for Juventus. Apparently, Juventus has offered 10 million euros for Muriel, but that's not enough for Atalanta, and they're looking for another additional 4 million, looking for 14 million euros for Muriel. So we continue to just keep eyes on that situation for Juventus. As far as our center backs go, Chiellini as well, it is a done deal. He will be signing a contract with LAFC. So there you have it. His story with Juventus takes a little bit of a break as he will head to MLS, but no doubt he will return. And he's even said it recently in an interview that he will return in the future to Juventus to be a part of them at some capacity. So there you have it. That's the latest on Giorgione. Now let's get to the youngsters. Fagioli has a meeting with Juventus in the next few days. We know where he stands, but they're going to look at the contract first before discussing what his role is going to be with the team, or if he's going to head out on a Serie A loan. So there you have it. I think based on everything we're hearing, a renewal is going to be very difficult if we're not going to integrate him into the team. So it'll be interesting to see, and we should start getting some concrete answers within the next week. So there you have it. Felix Correa could return to Juventus. Parma is not going to be picking up the purchase option on Felix Correa. However, they're open to take him on loan again. So Felix Correa might just go back right where he came from on another loan. We wait and see on that. Monza, newly promoted side, is inquiring on Fabio Miretti, but it is still being reported by everybody that Miretti will remain at Juventus and will be part of the squad next season. So that's the latest on the youngsters surrounding Juventus. And now we get to the big bombshell, which is Pog back. Is it happening? Well, right now, all the top guys are saying that it is done. It is done, and Pogba has made his decision, and he will not go back on it. And apparently, it is Juventus. Apparently, everybody else is out of the race. There is no Man City involved. PSG not involved. Apparently, it is done. It is solely on Juventus. Manchester United, as of today, has confirmed the departure of Paul Pogba. All right, and the latest say that he is going to give his announcement as part of the Pogmentary, which is a documentary on Pogba, which is coming out on Amazon on June 17th. And apparently the announcement will be part of that. Getting a lot of LeBron James announcement vibes off this one, but that's the latest from Paul Pogba. People are thinking that this is just a big marketing ploy, and it could very well be. The thing is that this documentary was actually announced last year that it would be coming out, and that there was one on Paul Pogba. However, you'd have to think, even when announced last year, they knew for sure his contract was coming up to Manchester United at that time, and they could have planned it. You never put it past Mino Raiola being his agent, and Paul Pogba is very, very much a brand, and knows what he's doing when it comes to marketing and branding. So there you have it, the Pogmentary coming out June 17th. Could there be an announcement in there with him returning to Juventus? Right now, all signs are pointing to yes, but we will continue to monitor the situation. So Pog back, do we have to wait till June 17th, or will there be something concrete announced prior? I don't know. We have to wait and see, Juventini. But that's the latest news surrounding Juventus. And again, it's silly season, and this is proven it day in, day out. Let me know what you think of all the news today in the comment section to this video. I've had a lot of fun mixing it up with all of you. I actually enjoy Mercado season. I don't get too carried away on all the news and rumors. We just try to piece everything together as best as possible. But ultimately, we have to judge the team and the management on the moves that are made. And we are all just waiting in limbo to see what actually happens. My question for all of you as we wrap up is, do you actually see as many moves that are being predicted happening, or just a few? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to be the end mercado for Juventus? Let me know. Can't wait to mix it all. And again, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Till tomorrow, fino alla fine, forza Juve. Ciao tutti.